Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? A cool thing happened just now. A cool thing happened just now. It finally sunk into me, deep into my bones, into my subconscious mind, my nervous system, whatever. That I know that I can pick. I know that I can play, and I know I can shred. I don't know. It's as if I just decided to be confident about my playing, and finally decided that yes, I can play. And I think I have confidence now. I think it might change the way my vibe when I play guitar now. They say everything is a decision, but it's good to make sane decisions. It's good to be confident when you actually should be, but it's also not good to be not confident when you should be as well. But I'm hard on myself, yes, but I finally decided that I can play, and I have my confidence. So that's a new one for me. Let's just see how it goes with my playing. It's almost as if because of this confidence, I could choose not to play if I wanted to, because I know I can. It's when you don't know if you can or not, you have to perpetually practice, and you get caught in a loop where you have to play. And that describes me for the last 44 years of guitar playing. But now that I know that I can play, it's optional. I wouldn't have to if my life depended on it. I could let it down, and I could say, well, I know I can. It was nice I did it. See you later. But why do that? Since I can play, I have the choice to play, and it's fun to play, and it's cool to play, and I think I'm going to keep playing. But it won't be because I'm seeking some confidence I don't have, which was the desperation I've had in my playing for 44 years. It's different when you actually believe in yourself, and you know you can. And you already know you can do what you're doing, and you're just doing it because you want to, because it's fun, and because you want to have fun and allow others to have fun and entertain others, even haters. That's a different take on it than just I have to play because I don't believe in myself and I'm struggling, and I have to keep playing so my struggle's over. And that's where I literally have been in that place for 44 years, like I keep saying. But I'm not now. I realize I can play. It just hit me it took about 2 seconds to hit me. It wasn't just instantaneous. It took a little bit of a thought for a second, and I thought, hey, yeah, I guess I can play. And that confidence is a shift that's got to change something, if not everything, because everything affects everything else in the quantum world that we live in, and something's got to be affected by this, if not everything. We'll see. I'm gonna go live tonight. I want to comment on my past trilogies. I've been doing the periphery of rock because I need to know that I can do it all. I don't want to just be a rock and roll mainstream, just play Motley Crue or just play Poison or just play Quiet Riot or whatever type of musician. I want to be able to play the weird stuff too, the stuff that I don't even like as much, but still important and still good. Peter Gabriel, In Excess, Peter Frampton maybe, he's probably more rock and roll than those other two, but whatever. I want to do the periphery as well, so I know that I can do anything. I'm not leaving anything out, and I'm not just a rocky or a musician. And because of that, I take a lot of chances. Because I could have chosen Quiet Riot instead of In Excess this morning, and it would have been easier. It would have been more up my wheelhouse, or in my wheelhouse. It would have been more in my comfort zone. I probably would have rocked it better. I probably would have got more views and blah blah, but that would have been the easy road. That would have been the path of least resistance. The road, I took the road less taken by doing the In Excess, because I don't want to just do one thing, or even one style. I'm trying to get this button because I have the button up when I'm in my community. Otherwise, I get in trouble. I get in trouble by the people that really rule the world. LOL. It was when I was buttoning up in the dark, in the rain, with my head down 2 Christmases ago, or 3, when Laquan punched me in my face. He sucker punched me because I didn't see it coming. I had my head down in the rain in the dark, and a black dude comes up to me in the dark, and I didn't think anything of it until pow, he hit me in the face. But whatever. I'm ready for him now. Next time a black guy comes toward me, I don't just stand there. I may stand there, but I don't just take nothing of it. I'll pause and do my thing. And then if he goes by me, oh, that's cool. He didn't hit me. If he does go to hit me, I was ready for it. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's a cool. I finally got my confidence. And then again, no matter what I say, everyone's going to put me down for some way. But I'm just going to say it anyway. Jim Morrison, my potential dad, had a confidence problem at first too. At least according to what I've heard. I wasn't there present to witness that, but I hear from what I've heard, he had to turn his back to the audience for a long time. He couldn't face them. He thought he couldn't sing, and there's even a line in the Doors movie, Oliver Stone Doors movie, where he says, he's just getting his confidence, John. Come on, give him a chance. He was getting his confidence. Even Jim Morrison had to get his confidence, It's a sucker. Because it's hard, You have to satisfy your worst critic, which is yourself. You have to believe in yourself. No one can do it for you, and no one can take it away from you if you do it. The downside of that is that no one can do it for you. The good side, of course, no one can take it from you once you do it. But you're in a boat by yourself when you're trying to get confidence in art or in sports or whatever. You're in a boat where you're the only one that can oar yourself to shore. Everybody else can blow you around. Everyone else can even push you one way or the other. But the only way to really get to shore is for you to use those oars and come to shore. And that shore is the shore of confidence. And the sea is the sea of paralysis, the sea of doubt, the sea of error, the sea of confusion, and all that. And the oars are your mind, and you're practicing, It took a long fucking time for me to come to the fact that I think that, I know I can alternate pick. That's the hardest thing about guitar. And from there, I knew I can do anything else. I know I can shred. I know I can tap. I know I can play. Okay, what's next? I know I can play chords. I know I know a few songs, and I can play some songs. I know I can write a few songs. I know I can sing a little bit. I know a little bit about rhythm. I know how to keep a beat a little bit. And it all trickled down to I can play guitar, and that equaled confidence. And I was never going to get it until I mastered ultimate picking, at least to my own standard or taste. When I finally did that, the rest was a cakewalk. So anyway, I have a trilogy tonight. I've already got it planned. I said that last night though, and I ended up doing it in excess, and but hey. No, it was the night before that I said I had it planned. I don't think I had the excess planned. I think for an excess, I just went into the room this morning and just grabbed something. I didn't. I picked a hard choice over an easy choice, and I picked something that was on the periphery rather than in the mainstream of my wheelhouse. That would have been easier, more comfortable, and more gracious to my channel as far as stats. But at the end of the day, I don't go for stats. They're great though. I love stats, but at the end of the day, I have to follow my heart first. I have to follow my passion, and I have to follow my voice, or whatever that is. I don't know. The go with the flow, go with the spirit, go with the music, go with the energy, go with the gut. That's what's most important. If people like it, that's great. If they don't, it sucks. But more important than that is that I went with the flow and I did what my gut said to do. Anyway, I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.